Partway through, you'll probably want to stop and adjust your weight up using your cable ring. So I'm going to reach in carefully and get the weight, again pulling down from the bottom. And then you can add the cable ring around the tube you've been cranking. And then replace your soft weight. I want to take a minute to show you how to add a stripe to your scarf if you'd like. Start by moving your main mark to the break in the yarn feeder. Then you can cut your first color of yarn, pull it into the center, then load up your second color of yarn into your yarn mast. You're going to take a weighted clip, clip the two ends together, and then make sure that the two yarns are coming around either side of that needle so they're hugging the needle. Now reset your row counter. You're sure you'll be able to count the number of rows for your stripe. Just go a little ways, and now you're going to lift up the first needle that has the new color. Okay. And then on the next row, push that needle back down, making sure that the latch stays open. There you go. And that process is what helps make sure that you don't have a really jagged break. And then I usually just tie these two ends together. Because this is a scarf and the ends will just be up in the tube and no one will see them, you don't have to worry about weaving them in. Now you're going to crank the number of rows you want for your stripe. There we go. So I'm once again going to move my main mark back to the break in the yarn feeder. You do that exact same thing again. I'm going to cut off my yarn, pull it into the center of the cylinder, again hugging the needle just past the main mark. Then replace the yarn in your yarn mast with your second, well really it's probably going back to your first color of yarn, whatever color you want for your next stripe. Clip the ends in the weighted clip. And make sure that the two yarns are hugging that needle. Reset your row counter. Go part way. Lift the first needle with the new color of yarn. I'm gonna cinch that up a little bit more. There we go. After it goes just one time, put that needle back in work. There you go. Then I'm going to tie those ends together again. At some point, your scarf is likely to be so long that it's dragging on the floor. So I'm going to show you what I do to solve that problem. Here we're looking at the underside of the machine. I've removed my weight, and if you have a setup bonnet, then the loops from the ribbon are actually really handy. You can unclip your cable ring and just clip those loops right into it, and that folds the scarf in half. And then you can go ahead and add your weight, keep cranking. If I need to fold it up again, then sometimes I will untie the setup bonnet, and I can actually catch part of the scarf, tie it up. And then you can kind of just move it along. For a really long scarf, you might have to do that a couple of different times, but then once again, you can clip it in your cable ring, hook it up at the top of your project, and keep just creatively cinching it up to make it short enough that you can keep cranking your scarf. Visit us at deanandbean.com and please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.